Panthers, they bullied them, dude. Embarrassed them. And you want to know something? What kind of a team walks in after the Panthers have throttled you twice in 2 years in the playoffs, and your only focus is getting Matthew Tkachuk in a chokehold, a literal chokehold? That's all they were focused on. And you know what the Panthers were doing while they were doing that? Taking 4-1 leads.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Taking 4-1 leads.
In the first period.
Whooped that ass yesterday, dude. Hello, Leroy.
What's up,
man?
Wow. So I got Odyssey'd.
That's all right. Well, you know. Well, I mean, technically, you got new phoned it is what you did.
But okay. But like, why is it a penalty? Why is it a penalty to get a new phone? It's still the same number.
I know, but is the app in there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, but thankfully, J-Fig showed me how to get past all of that.
Well, that's great news, dude. But the Panthers win last night.
I watched the first period of that game, and I said, they could fight all they want. They ain't winning this game.
I mean, it's just embarrassing. There's part of me that almost feels embarrassed for them.
No, you don't.
Part of me is like, I feel almost embarrassed for the Boston Bruins because they want so bad to punk Matthew Tkachuk, and that's all they can think about. And he's just sitting there with that weasel smile of his, knowing, got him once again.
You know what? Everybody has that demon, right? For me, it was the Pittsburgh Steelers. For the Dolphins right now, it's the Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
It happens. And every year you say you're going to come out and do certain things different. And then you realize that didn't work either. So a lot of teams come out and try to say to, the Panthers, we're going to be just as physical as you are. But the Panthers always look at them and go, oh, we were just playing.
We're just doing us, baby.
Yeah. So you have to still look, sports is funny in that the farther you get away from who you are, the more you're exposed. So if you're not a physical team, you can't just all of a sudden hit a switch and say, we're going to be a physical team. It doesn't work like that. You have to be that way.
It was awesome yesterday.
It was.
Sam
man,
Bennett.
How about the Goosies when that flag went up? When that banner went up? Man, twice in one day?
Wow.
Goosies galore.
Twice in one day? Now, I will say this. I would have liked to seen some more like creativity with the music.
Why?
It was just like let's go.
All right. Quibbling, I would say.
I'm quibbling. No.
I'm not, really. I don't even remember what the music was.
It was.
Wasn't it like normal? Like, how do you describe?
Like
it?
right when somebody wins an Oscar and they leave the stage.
Yeah. Not elevator music, but it wasn't
pretty close.
riveting, but. We're looking at the banner, dude.
Hey,
You're supposed to get the Goosies.
And why did it seem like it took like 17 minutes for that thing to get up, boy? They slow rolled that
thing. Let them soak it in. Oh, sorry, Boston. You just wait. It'll be up there soon.
Yeah.
And I'll never lose. And Pasta's just got to eat that. Can't we get the game on already? No, you'll sit there and eat it, Pasta. So, that's what you'll do. Just like you ate those Matthew Tkachuk punches to the face. By the way, if you want to fight. What is this going up to his face? Throw a punch or don't throw a punch. Stop chirping in his face already.
Well, he ain't going to throw a punch. He tired of getting his ass kicked by Matthew Tkachuk.
Then shut up. They can import all the goons that they want.
That's why.
All the Mexicans and Roccos that they want to. Go ahead. You can import all. And guess what? You know what happens? The Panthers, the first former Panther the first former Bruin they put on the ice, and AJ Greer, he goes out there and he whoops a Bruin's ass immediately. It's the uniform. It's the culture. It ain't you guys. That ain't you. That ain't you. You sit here, you spend all offseason quibbling with your goalie. Backup got lit up for 6 goals.
We want Swayman. We want Swayman. How disrespectful is that? While he sits there and just
stewing in it.
Just watch it.
Man, what a night. What a night. 6-4, Cats win. Bruins put a couple of lipsticks on the pig there at the end, but that puppy was over.
Yeah, it was over.
Done.
Over. Sam Bennett, 2 goals for him. Gadjevich on the board. Rodriguez was all over the
Who
place.
scored the first goal? Was Verhage?
No, Bennett.
No, Verhage was aggressive in the beginning.
The only thing Verhage scored last night was an 8-year extension.
He scored all right.
Just for good measure, Bill Zito goes, "You guys want some more good news?" And they're like, "What do you got?"
That's great.
Carter Verhage, 8-year deal. Bill Zito, man. 8 years, $56 million for Carter Verhage.
How well does Bill Zito know football?
What?
What? Sorry.
You're saying like Bill Zito's like, yeah, win me a championship, then you get an extension.
Look at that, dude. Look, I'm not going to question him ever. Well, if you can take a look at the Dolphins, I wouldn't mind.
I mean,
nah, I don't want to win.
Here's the deal: the Tua deal would have got done anyway. Who, regardless of who the GM was. All the other stuff where you bring in a whole bunch of veterans and and maybe have questionable draft picks that are yet to be seen, that I'll give you, because the Tua thing, I don't care if Joe Bag of Donuts was the GM. When your quarterback is up, if you're going to keep him, he gets what's next. That's it.
Do you think it was a mistake? Look, I don't want to get too far away from the Panthers, but in retrospect, now
you can't do retrospect.
Well, this is a hypotheticalville, all right? Sometimes
go.
Do you think it was a mistake?
No.
This is what you want to drop on the opening Panthers night? You want to talk about was the Tua contract? -1.
Can't even give my
bad timing.
-1.
Sometimes Leroy comes in and talks about crazy things.
I don't give a rat's ass right now. The Panthers are embarrassing the Boston Bruins. It's been long enough. We had to watch that stupid basketball team walk down here and celebrate their championship down here for whatever reason.
It's very strange.
And
they hate Boston.
And the facts are, the Cats, what do? They took their cup into the ocean.
True.
And everybody wants to be here. I tell you right now, Boston, Pasa would give his long hair to be down here, dude. Everybody is. Everybody's looking at the party right now. They just sold out season tickets. The weather's great. Palm trees on the ring. We just sent Stanley to sleepaway camp with the keeper of the cup. We'll see him back in June.
Sleepaway camp.
I saw Barky give him one last kiss, but we'll catch you in a few months, baby.
Growing up in the hood, I'm not familiar with those things. Sleepaway camp.
Oh, man. We'll take a break. Back with more after this. Speaking of bisque, somebody put the biscuit in the basket last night.
Oh,
Sam Reinhart, dude.
Back to his old tricks.
57 seconds to go in the power play for Boston. Turned over. Barkov to Reinhart. Left wing side cuts in. Nifty move upstairs. He scores. Sam Reinhart, a shorthanded goal as he was doing a somersault, being knocked over. Gets it upstairs, and the Panthers lead by a pair once again.
Goodness gracious, what a move by Reinhart down the wing.
Sam's were doing it last night, dude.
Wait, did you hear who's that? The guy
Billy
with
Lindsay?
Bill Lindsay.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh my goodness, did he's like
Goodness
gracious. Oh my goodness, did you?"
I was
see
so mad because I was like, ugh, another shorthanded goal given up by the
Oh
Cats.
my goodness, I was getting ready to blow up the chat, right? But then by the time I went to go get my phone, it was 4-1.
Yeah, we're back. We got our own shorty, and then Sam Bennett. This was his second of the night.
Sorry, my fault.
Sam Bennett's got a cool mustache, and Buckles is gonna
Bennett leads the charge. Left side, here's Greer to the circle. A shot. Didn't get it through. Bennett a shot, and he scores. He picked up the bouncing puck, and he jams it home. That's 2 here in the first period for Sam Bennett. The Panthers stretch their lead to 4-1 with 25.8 on the clock here in the opening frame.
Wow.
That was a whole game's worth of hockey play in that first period.
Sure was.
It did last a long time too.
Sure was. It was a lot of action last night. And you had those sad Boston Bruins just going home, tail between their legs. All they could do is whine to their Boston media. Well, Matthew Tkachuk disrespected the game because he said to drop the gloves and then he didn't drop the gloves. That's actually them mic'd up.
He probably should have said, you know what? He said, listen, buddy. Tkachuk probably told him, I'm not dropping no gloves. I am literally tired of kicking your ass. I'm going to go over here and rest. It's the first game. We got a long day, a long season ahead of us. I'm not playing this right now.
Luis wants to, why do they want to fight Matthew? Because they were all of the Boston Bruins fans literally been saying, count your days, Tkachuk. Because on this show, now they already knew this happened because Boston got their ass kicked. But now it's out in public of him telling Marchand, never seen a captain quit on his team before. Right to his face. Then he whooped Pasta's ass. And so he's enemy number one. Like, he is the biggest antagonist in the league. And they were more worried about giving him noogies last night than they were winning a hockey game, which doesn't matter. I mean, they can be focused, not focused. They're going to get their ass kicked by the Panthers because, I mean, that's what the Panthers do is whoop Boston's ass.
I mean, they're all yelling at.
They're usually more competitive. Like, these are usually, like Paul Murray said, like, I would pay for every time we play. And they were disappointing last night. Like, it was.
You know why?
That's what you came out with?
Because here's what happened. They were all about the get back and not about the hockey. Right? And if there's one thing that Paul Maurice has done since he's gotten here, he's made everything they do about hockey.
I'd say the Bruins were breathing out their bleep hole last night.
Nah. They would have played better if they were doing that. They were hyperventilating, getting all excited, wasn't getting no oxygen in their body whatsoever. And the thing is that it almost seemed like Matthew Tkachuk said, look, if we're going to fight, let's fight. But please don't come over here jawing back and forth like you trying to, put on a good face.
It would be great, though, if Matthew Tkachuk wore his, and it's probably an expensive troll job, but maybe, he wears a championship ring under his glove, and then he drops the glove, and he goes, he just skates away.
Instead of fighting,
he just gives him the ring and then skates away.
That's so great. That is a good troll job.
Boston was, they had big expectations yesterday, and
it's the first game of the season.
Fell flat.
They'll see Boston again.
Yeah, but Boston, you don't want to come out flat and have a performance with high anticipation because that's disappointing. Especially,
do you remember Tampa and how we were with Tampa?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so we know what that feels like.
No, it's different though. It's different.
Yeah.
Tampa that definitely had this, but Tampa also had dynasty, that they had to get over. Boston has been looked upon as they should be better than the Panthers. And the Panthers are spoiling.
Why? Because their town is.
The Panthers are like Scooby-Doo. Every time they think they're going to get away with something, and then the Panthers are those meddlesome kids that just ruin it for Boston. Wild, dude. Anyway,
I mean,
you gotta take a break.
You can't go into it like that, though.
Too late. Bidbrowski.
You know what else?
Take
you
a break.
Can't go. Okay, all right.
Back after this.